Hello everyone, today I'm going to be continuing to read Blaire Wilson's first book by Jennifer Castle. Chapter 7, Please Say Yes. After 6 days of crafting and coordinating for Operation Sneaky Proposal, it was go time. We picked Sunday evening because Kat would be gone all day at the farmer's market across the river. That gave Gabe a chance to help Beckett write and plant the notes, while Thea and I decorated the patio. Kat was due back at the farm by 8 o'clock. Thea was desperate to stay, but she had to get home for a family dinner. "Remember every little detail," she said to me before she left, "so you can tell me tomorrow." Beckett and I sat in front of the greenhouse, playing tic-tac-toe in the dirt, feeling as excited as if it were Christmas Eve. At 3 minutes after 8, Kat finally pulled up. "Hey guys," she called. "Are you here to help me unload the truck?"
"Even better,"
Beckett called, pointing at the door of the greenhouse.
"We have a surprise for you."
Kat saw the note taped to the door handle of the greenhouse. "What's this?" "It's for your anniversary," I said. "I have an anniversary?" asked Kat. "Of working at Pleasant View Farm. It'll be 2 years this month." Kat smiled. "Wow, you're right. Time flies." She pulled the note off the door and read it out loud. "You love our farm and our farm loves you. We got you a gift that's not green or blue. Come to the barn so you can see what this awesome thing will be." Kat tucked the note into her pocket and looked at us with a twinkle in her eye. "A game, huh? Okay, I'll play." Beckett and I exchanged a glance. So far, so good. When we got to the barn, there was no gift in sight, just Dad's tools spread out on his workbench. "I'm getting the sense I'm going to have to work for this surprise," Kat said. "I wonder what's up in the loft," I asked in a sing-songy voice. Kat scurried up the steps Dad recently built and found the note Beckett and Gabe had tacked to one of the beams. She leaned over the railing and began to read. "Haha, sorry for the fake out. We'll make it up to you with some deli takeout. Come see the chickens, they're standing guard over a gift that waits for you in their yard." Kat peered down at us and narrowed her eyes. "Did you name another chicken after me?" I giggled. "Maybe." As we walked past the herb garden to the coop, I looked up to find Gabe watching from a second-floor window of the house. I flapped my arms like chicken wings. That was our signal for everything's good. When we got near their chicken coop, Dandelion and her friends clucked a symphony. It was like they knew what was happening and were thrilled to be part of it. But the note that was supposed to be taped to the coop gate wasn't there. I looked at Beckett. Beckett looked at me and pinched his nose as if he was smelling something terrible. That was our signal for, we've got a problem. Uh-oh. Kat opened the gate and searched the coop. "I'm assuming there's another note in here somewhere. Please don't tell me I have to look under the chickens."
"There it is!"
cried Beckett, pointing to the white slip of paper lying on the ground in the corner of Penny and Dash's pen.
"The wind must have blown it off the coop."
"Oh, good." But as soon as Kat approached the pen, Dash trotted over to greet her. That's when he noticed the paper, too. Now it was a race. "Get it before Dash does!" I called to Kat as she scrambled through the gate and into the pen. "Is this part of the game?" Kat called as she lunged at the paper, but Dash was faster. And in a second, the goat had the note in his mouth. "Drop it!" I said as I tried to pull the paper out of Dash's mouth. I managed to rip a corner of it away from him. But he got most of it. He chewed slowly and then swallowed. "Meh," Dash said. It sounded like delicious. "Mad goat," Kat said, trying not to laugh. She looked over my shoulder as I straightened out the slip of paper. All that was left was the first line of the clue. "Okay, so we had to prank you again," I read aloud. "Good prank," Kat said. "Beckett, what did the rest say?" I whispered.
"I don't remember,"
he whispered back. Then he pinched his nose again. I tried to think, but my mind was blank. All I could remember was that we had to get Kat to the gazebo for her next clue. We couldn't give up the game and just tell her where to go next. It would ruin the magic. I am the proposal assistant, I told myself. I will make this work. Okay, so we had to prank you again, I repeated. We promise we will, someday end, I stammered at the gazebo by the creek. Oh no, what rhymes with creek?
You'll see this gift and out you'll freak,
Beckett finished. Kat burst out laughing. Nice save. To the gazebo. Of course, the game didn't end at the gazebo. There was another note sending her to one of the vegetable fields. And in the vegetable field, taped to the marker flag, there was a poem telling her to go to the porch of the house. I know where all this is headed, said Kat.
You do?
Beckett and I said together. The restaurant, right? She continued. An extra large dish of crème brûlée. Let's go see, I said, relieved that she hadn't figured it out. When we got to the porch, she read the last clue taped to the rocking chair. You made it this far. You're almost there. We know we haven't been totally fair. Come to the restaurant. You're surprised as wait. Hurry, hurry. You don't want to be late. Aha! Kat exclaimed. I was right. Beckett and I followed Kat through the house and into the restaurant dining room. It looked like any Sunday evening with tables full of guests. But tonight, Grandpa, Mom, and Dad were standing at the far end of the room in front of the French doors that led to the patio. My heart was pounding as Kat walked over to my parents. I was nervous. I could only imagine what Gabe was feeling on the other side of the doors. Kat hugged my parents and Grandpa. Maggie, Daniel, and Ben. Thank you. Not yet, said Mom. You have a little farther to go, Dad added. Kat tilted her head, confused, as Grandpa opened the patio doors. There, on the courtyard patio, were dozens of pictures of Gabe and Kat smiling, laughing, and holding hands. Thea and I had strung the photos on rainbow-stripped ribbons and hung them so they could crisscross the patio. Strings of tiny multicolored lights added a soft glow to the evening sky, which was turning pink and purple with the sunset. We had lined the stone tiles of the patio with luminarias that I'd made from the paper bags from Gabe's favorite deli. Kat laughed when she saw them. I hope Gabe wasn't in charge of food for tonight. Follow the bags, I told Kat. She did. When she got to the other side of the big oak tree, she gasped. There, in a circle of luminarias, were tiny white candles that spelled out, Kat, will you marry me? Gabe stepped out from around the corner, looking so nervous. I was afraid he wouldn't be able to speak. He didn't say a word. Instead, he got down on one knee and pulled a small box out of his pocket. Kat took a step back. She didn't say anything either. Aren't people supposed to talk during a proposal? What if this wasn't going like it was supposed to? Then Kat rushed towards Gabe and threw her arms around him, saying, Yes, yes, yes! Mom and Dad and Grandpa and Beckett and I cheered. I didn't even have to do my speech, Gabe laughed. You said it all with this. Kat motioned to the photos, lights, candles, and lanterns. Gabe met my eyes and mouthed the words, Thank you. Good job, proposal assistant, Mom whispered to me before she went to go get the crème brûlée. You created a totally unique setting for this incredible memory. I looked at Beckett. He looked at me. We both started flapping our arms. So that was the end of chapter 7, and that was an absolutely beautifully romantic chapter. I think that's probably my favorite so far. in the whole entire book. Chapter 1 was pretty close, but that was more humorous than anything. But this was absolutely beautiful, and I hope I did it justice with my reading. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also subscribe and hit the little notification bell for more videos to come on Blaire Wilson's book. When I am done book 1, I will start to read book 2. So hopefully you guys will stick around for that. Thanks for watching. See you soon.